In the last video, we removed an element from an array in Java. In this video, we are going to insert an element into an array in Java. Our array is called tests, and notice that it is not sorted. Our array is not sorted. Frequently, if you have a sorted array, that's where you want to insert elements. Given that our array list is not sorted, we could just add the element at the end. Notice our current size is keeping track of how many elements we currently have in our array, and we're only using the first 4 because current size is equal to 4. We're not using this last element here, the 5th element. But if we wanted to, let's say we wanted to insert a value there that was maybe 99, if new element contained 99, we would first check to see if current size is less than test.length, 4 is less than 5, so this is a true if statement. And then we set tests sub current size, so tests sub 4, this last location here, equal to the new element. Let's say it's 99 we wanted to put in there. Makes life a little easier. And then we set current size equal to current size plus plus, excuse me. So current size becomes 5. And then we have used all the elements in the array. Let's assume rather something a little bit more challenging is if we wanted to insert that, let me roll that back and make that 79, and let's roll this back and make it 4 again. Let's say we wanted to insert that array element somewhere sooner. Say, how about right there? What if we wanted to insert that new element 99 right there at location 1? You probably have a variable. Well, you should have a variable that tells you where you want to put it. In this case, I'm going to call it LOC and set it equal to 1. We'll assume that that gets some value from somewhere else. Maybe your list is sorted and you traverse the list to find the location of where you need to insert the new element. There are any number of ways that you could do that which are outside the scope of this video. So we want to insert our new element. Oh, let me write down our new element. We want to insert our new element which contains the value 99, and we want to put it right here at location 1, meaning that we're going to have to move the 84 down here, we're going to have to move the 87 down here, we're going to have to move the 79 down here. The challenge is that we need to start from the end and work our way back, because otherwise we're going to blow away the values that we have there. So what we're going to do is we're going to start another for loop. And I like using IDX for a loop control variable. And I'm going to set that equal to current size. And then I'm going to keep looping as long as IDX is greater than LOC. LOC is the location where I want to insert that element. And then I'm going to say IDX minus minus. So while this is going on, I set tests sub current size equal to tests sub current size minus 1. Be careful not to put minus minus over here because you don't want to change the value of current size inside the loop because that'll mess things up. So note we put current size minus 1, which just changes it for the moment. It doesn't alter the value contained inside current size. So once we get all the way done with that, what does our new array look like? So current size is 4, so IDX equals 4. We're looking at this location right here. And that 4 is greater than 1, which is what LOC is. So I set test sub current size, this location right here, equal to test sub current size minus 1. That's 79 from right there. Okay, so I set it equal to 79. You might recall from the last video, it already had 79 in it, but it doesn't matter. So then we loop back up and we set IDX equal to IDX minus minus, excuse me, and then now it's 3, and 3 is still greater than 1, so we enter the loop, and we set this location right here, this test sub 3, equal to test sub 3 minus 1, so that becomes 87. And then we loop back up IDX minus minus, IDX becomes 2, 2 is still greater than 1, I enter the loop, test sub 2, that's this location right here, gets set equal to test sub 2 minus 1, so it gets set equal to 84, the value from right there. So I loop back up and I IDX minus minus. Now IDX equals 1. 1 is not greater than 1. So I'm done. And then I set tests sub LOC equal to that new element I wanted to insert. Once I've scooted everything else out of the way, I've made room to put my new element in there. The last thing that I need to do is update current size, because I've now changed the size of my array. Not really. I've changed the number of elements that I'm using in my array. Array sizes are fixed length in Java. We cannot resize them, but we can use part of an array, which has the same logical effect as resizing our arrays. I hope you found this helpful.